Okay guys, we are back with my first playthrough of Black Myth Wukong. This will be part 16. Last playthrough we finished off with completing or concluding chapter 5, where we finished off fighting Red Boy, who then became the Yaksha King. We defeated him. We are now leading into chapter 6. So here we go, we're just going to continue from there. Chapter 6 Unfinished. Oh. Wow, interesting title, Unfinished. I mean, as far as I know, like in the relics that we get, there's only 5, so this will be interesting. Here we go. Okay, where are we at? Some ominous music. Oh, Baji's still with us.
We're getting home, son. Not getting all worked up. Oh. That old monkey is going to be at the mountaintop no matter what. We don't have to rush.
Oh, we're going back to Wukong?
We've gathered the 5 relics, just as he said.
Yeah?
All we need now is the 6th one he has.
Making sure my chair is...
Curse these wretches.
So is there... I'm assuming there's a journal entry from the Red Boy. Yep. Oh wow, there's more chiefs to be fought. And lesser Yaoguais, and one more king.
Hey, see? I knew there was something that old fool hadn't told us. Otherwise, no one up above would bother to ruin this place yet again. Yeah, they're coming for you, no doubt.
Oh, we know that.
I can't.
We're ready. What's that?
Who dares approach?
Is this the Celestial or the Celestial part? It's gotta be. Bro, that armor goes hard. They look like they gotta be like celestial guards. Let's read the journal entries. Okay, so we already got the lesser Yaoguais completed. Okay, Bull Governor, that's from chapter 5. So we got the Eagle Soldier. Eagle Soldier, immortals and mortals, all shrouded in haze. Trials they must pass through life's winding maze. How many find wisdom, break free from the chain, escaping the cycles of suffering and pain. 3 men died on the same day, and their souls met in the underworld. Kneeling before the judge pointed to one soul and said, "In life you were a thief, robbing and injuring others, bullying the innocent. Now I sentence you to the mountain of knives to atone for your sins." The man wailed, "My kins burnt gold and silver paper ingots for me, and they could fill 10 storerooms. If you show mercy, all that wealth is yours." The judge remained unmoved, flicked his sleeve, and had the underworld soldiers take him away. The judge then pointed to the second soul and said, "You shall be reborn as a human." The soul protested, "I diligently practiced Buddhism, but did many good deeds and never harmed any living being. Why must I endure the suffering of reincarnation?" The judge replied, "A human may see 100 springs, but the grass knows only one. Being reborn as a human is already a privilege. Do you wish to be reborn as a beast?" The soul was displeased and said, "Life as a human is arduous. I practice Buddhism, and it should grant me escape." The judge snorted coldly, "Today, Bodhisattva Kisitgarba is not here. Whether you escape or not is up to you." He flicked his sleeves, and the underworld soldiers took him away. Finally, the judge pointed to the last soul and said, "In life you stole mind cores and made pills which harmed lives. Now I sentence you to the pool of blood to cleanse your sins before you can reincarnate." Just as he was about to have the underworld soldiers take him away, a celestial captain in golden armor flashed into the hall, threw a military order on the table, and said, "He has attained profound enlightenment. This is a summons from the celestial court. The admiral has sent me to escort him to become a celestial soldier." Hearing this, the soul was overjoyed and quickly followed the celestial general. Now we got the hound soldier. Bright helm with shining armor paired, golden spear with carvings flared, with the universe's mystic power grand, all is cleansed in the sacred land. The story continues with the soul that escaped the underworld, now ascending to the upper realm. Filled with excitement, he followed the celestial captain through alleys and corridors, eventually arriving at the armory. The captain said, "These are the Chubai armors, unmatched in the mortal world." He then selected he then selected a set and handed it to the soul. They proceeded to the side hall, but instead of entering the main hall, they went to a side chamber where a minor official handed them a contract instructing the soul to sign and seal it. The minor official indifferently warned, "By signing this contract, you agree to serve in the celestial court forever with no chance of reincarnation." The soul, glancing around at the grandeur of the place and the elegance of the celestial beings, signed and sealed the contract immediately. The celestial captain then led the soul to the Tushita Palace. Again, they did not enter the main hall, but turned through a corridor to a massive tower at the back. Thick black smoke billowed from the top, and many soldiers were waiting outside, holding armor, ready to enter. As the soul stepped inside, he felt the scorching heat. Numerous furnaces blazed with fierce flames, and a giant cauldron hung above, melting copper and iron. A douse boy with a fan approached, smiling. "Celestial soldier, heed my plea. Your flesh is gone, your soul must be bound to armor, fierce and bold. In battles fought, be brave yet hold, for if you falter, heed this call, your very soul shall perish, fall." With that, the boy pushed the soul into a mold, arranging the armor pieces. Still bewildered, the soul saw the giant cauldron tilt above him, pouring boiling molten metal. His piercing screams echoed throughout the tower. And the jackal soldier. The mighty general, like thunderclouds, descends with lightning to the mortal crowds. In battles fierce, both sides contend. Life was hard and hardships transcend. The newly forged soul, having barely accustomed to his armors yet, heard that the Jade Emperor in his fury had dispatched 100,000 celestial soldiers to descend and subdue Yaoguais. Fearing that he was not yet skilled with his weapon, the celestial captain gave him an iron bow and instructed him to stay at the rear and shoot arrows. Descending to the mortal realm with the others, he saw banners flying and weapons gleaming. 18 celestial nets covered the mountains, and it seemed all celestial beings, be their constellation officers or admiral, had come to surround the area tight. The battle raged with a relentless fury, sand and stones whirling through the air. The sky and earth darkened as dust and debris filled the universe. The newly recruited celestial soldier had barely fought when a powerful force stunned him. When he awoke, he found himself in front of a tower behind the Tushita Palace corridor. Two douse boys were carrying him inside. A douse boy greeted him with a smile. "Luckily your armor isn't ruined, or you couldn't be healed." As he spoke, the boy pushed him into a mold, arranged the armor pieces, and poured boiling metal over him again. Emerging from the quenching pool, a lightning flash sent him back to the battlefield. Dazed and still in pain, the new soldier stood on the battlefield, unsure of which celestial deity had struck him again with the golden wave, and he found himself once more in front of the Tushita Palace place. After that, he was burned, drowned, and shocked, but each time his armor remained whole, hence he was reforged and sent back to the battlefield again. Unbearable, he grabbed a weapon from the ground, finally resolving that he could not suffer alone. Rebelling against the celestial court seemed the only way out. Captain of the court. This was probably the guy with the shield, right? Or no? Immortal rights bestow eternal life, a body forged in steel, free from strife. Though sorrow lingers, pain remains, and cycles of rebirth, truth regains. Continuing from the previous story, the soul had been a celestial soldier for 1,000 years and had risen through the ranks to become a captain of the court. Despite his promotion, he felt lost and uncertain. In life, he had not attained enlightenment, and as a celestial soldier, the highest rank he could achieve was that of a captain. Many former celestial captains, in an attempt to change their fate, had fled to the mortal realm, only to be hunted down and killed, their souls dissipating with no chance of reincarnation. This time, upon hearing of upheaval at Mount Fuego, the celestial court dispatched celestial soldiers to the mortal realm. Missing the one head count, the celestial captain received orders to select a soul from the underworld. He approached the judge and saw 3 kneeling souls. He chose the one who had practiced Taoism and brought him out of the underworld. The soul, seeing the celestial captain's gleaming armor, the cold age of his blade, and the intricately carved shield of solid iron, was excited. The celestial captain paused and asked something he wasn't supposed to. "If you come with me today, you'll have no chance of reincarnation. As a deity, the highest rank you can achieve is my position. Are you still willing to go?" The soul replied, "Yes, yes, I am willing. I don't know if there will be any other opportunities in reincarnation. I might go through countless cycles of rebirth, only to suffer even more." Knowing that the soul would not change his mind, the celestial captain had to take him to the upper realm. On to the Yaogwai Kings. So Red Boy and then Yaksha Kings. Red Boy, on his red skin, talent may shine, eyes glaring bright, a mischievous sign. Samadhi fire forged, yet heart unrefined, the gate to Mount Lingshan lies within the mind. For many years, Red Boy had been having the same nightmare. In his childhood, he shared this nightmare with his mother. Mother, there were so many people, they were all coming to kill me. My dear, once you fall asleep again, you'll forget it all tomorrow. Yet the boy was excited, but I am very powerful. I defeated monks as tall as mountains, strange birds, and fire-breathing statues. I am not afraid of them at all. Oh, how brave you are, my dear. He continued, I dreamt that I grew up into an adult with long horns on my head and long spikes on my hands. I could kill a bunch of bad people at once, but there were too many of them. I couldn't kill them all. Later, some strange people I had never seen before came. They hung quietly in the sky, not coming down, just silently watching me from above. His mother pulled him into her arms. If that day ever comes, your father and I will go to the sky with you and kill them all. Will we die? I dreamt that they killed me and I turned into a red lotus flower, and mother, you picked this lotus flower and I became your child again. He continued to chatter, Mother, if I die, would you be willing to give birth to me again? Don't you ever say this again. And now Yaksha. Fangs bared, eyes like twin lanterns bright, in battle's clash he finds delight. Agile and brave, with skills so fine, yet lost in wondering his fate's decline. The raging flames had reached the Golden Hall, and the sounds of battle outside were deafening, though they were muffled within. The king, gravely wounded, sat amidst the wreckage, holding a recently deceased young boy in his arms. A figure stood behind the curtain, sighing, such devastation, don't you see? It's all because of you. The king remained silent. Whether the Yaksha royal lineage continues or ends, depending entirely on your decision today, the king couldn't help but glance around the Golden Hall, still able to see traces of its former glory. They say Yakshas are the most resolute, yet you, as their king, are hesitant and indecisive. The king gently stroked his son's face, the body still warm. He wished so dearly that the boy could see the vast and beautiful world. If you have even a shred of linger desire, why not try my method? The unattainable wish is in your heart. I will take care of it for you. My bad. As a king, was he not even allowed to die on the battlefield? The king closed his eyes. Finally he opened them and said slowly, since there is no salvation, I will leave me and my son at your disposal. Splendid, it's not too late to understand it now. The figure clapped and a white-clad Daoist emerged from behind. The Daoist approached the Yaksha king, bowed, then sat cross-legged on the ground. He extended his hands above the boy's head and began to chant softly. Before long, a small red lotus flower emerged slowly from the boy's forehead. Crystal clear and vibrant, the Daoist carefully plucked the lotus and placed it into a bowl he carried. The Yaksha king fixed his unblinking gaze intently at the lotus. The figure said, this red lotus is the essence of your son's soul. To ensure it does not dissipate before a successful reincarnation, we will need your life and the water from the river of childbearing. The Yaksha king raised his arm, taking one last look at the blood lotus. I will do it myself. And onto characters. Oh, man. Ping Ping. Born to a fate of trials and woes, whose pities the ebb and flow of those. Better to live in nature's embrace, freely to wander, freely to repose. After delivering her homework to her mother, Ping Ping went to the height of Ember. Her brother had asked her to meet him there, saying he had something important to discuss. When she arrived, she saw Red Boy standing with his hands on his hips, directing quick as fire and fast as wind to burn the Bulgwais to flee as his way of training them. Amused at the scene, he laughed loudly and boisterously. Brother, Ping Ping called softly. Ever since Red Boy returned from Guanyan's tutelage, she felt he had changed. Every time she spoke to him, a subtle fear tugged at her heart. Upon seeing her arrival, Red Boy waved to halt the training and turned to her. Ping Ping, let's engage in a game. He proposed, you will run and I shall chase you. Let's see if I can catch you before an incense stick burns out. In the past, Ping Ping would transform into a little fox, leaping through rocks and crevices, always having the upper hand, yet this time Red Boy shattered her hiding rocks with a single spear thrust, scorched her standing deadwood with a breath of fire, and flew over the cliffs she jumped across as a red cloud. In less than half the time it takes for an incense stick to burn, Red Boy effortlessly caught her inside. Mother's teachings are still too gentle. Seeing his sister's gloomy face, Red Boy took her to rest by the cliff in the furnace valley to cheer her up. He twirled his fire point for her entertainment. Seeing his little sister clapping and cheering, Red Boy asked, how do you think my skills compare to father's? Ping Ping couldn't answer. She had never dared to make such a comparison. She took out the fire dates her mother had rewarded her and shared them with Red Boy, changing the subject to talk about anecdotes and the mountains. Seeing this, Red Boy didn't press further and responded perfunctorily. Ping Ping cautiously said, brother, you and I have always been the closest. If you have something on your mind, you can tell me. It's not easy for our family to be reunited. I just want to live peacefully in these mountains, away from worldly strife. Gazing at the burning clouds, Red Boy said, sister, you should see more of the outside world. There's no such things as living away from the worldly strife. It's just self-deception of losers. Ping Ping wanted to ask him what he was competing with and why he had to compete, but before she could speak, she felt a blow to the back of her neck and fainted. And Rakshashi? From dawn to dusk, toil's bitter strain, day and night, home's burdens remain. Destiny shows no mercy, merciful if she became. Why is her household light the hardest to sustain? Mount Lingshan, Vulture Peak, before the Thunderclap Temple. Rakshashi clasped her intertwined hands tightly, steadying her trembling body, striving to appear calm and serene. She had traveled to many places on this journey, domains of the Yaoguai kings she befriended in the mortal realm, abodes of the gods she met in the celestial realm, the immortal islands on the sea, and even the underworld. She had visited them all. She also went to the Tashida Palace to seek advice from her master, yet the latter had only offered a heartfelt persuasion. I order you to raise a child, but I did not ask you to become or to be a true mother. Let the boy stir his trouble. As long as you and your husband stay out of it, you will be safe. Her master's words left her in despair. She knew that no protection would the flaming mountains receive. This was their destiny ordained. But she knew her son all too well, reckless and wild, vengeful and unforgiving, after all the suffering he had endured over the years, unless he could vent his anger. The only way to resolve the siege of flaming mountains would be to break his spine. Thus she came here for revenge. How to exact it, she had no idea, her mind a blank void. Lady Rakshashi, the master summons you inside. Amanda stood at the temple door, his voice as gentle as ever. She straightened her back, gripping the plantain fan tightly in her hand, and hoarsely replied, "Thank you, Venerable." As she walked into the hall, flanked by the 8 great Vajras and 500 Arhats, she seemed to hear faint laughter, but all she saw in her peripheral vision were solemn and dignified figures. Reaching the base of the lotus throne, she knelt with her head held high, clutching the fan tightly. "Rakshashi, what brings you here to seek an audience with me?" She remained silent, gripping the fan with all her might, ready to unleash its divine wind at any moment. The hall was deathly quiet. All eyes were on her. She could feel the Vajras glaring with their angry eyes, the Arhats staring with their wrathful gazes, and all the divine figures transforming into fierce visages. She lowered her head, I greet you on behalf of my master." A booming laughter echoed, deafening. Within that laughter she heard the cries of an infant, the innocent giggles of a child, the roars of an adolescent, and the cycle of blooming and withering flowers. The growth of grass and the flight of orioles over millennia. She heard the embers extinguishing in the flaming mountains. Okay, Bull King. Renowned as the mighty king, his life was far from plain. His spirit spanned the 3 realms, his fame touched 4 domains. Among the Guais, a hero grand, wild and untamed. The sudden arrival of Dharma left his homeland forever changed. With Shadow as his companion, true enlightenment within him lay. In days of yore, the Bull King converted to Buddhism, and within a century completed his practice and returned to the Flaming Mountains. Overjoyed, Rakshashi and Ping Ping loudly celebrated his return and hosted a grand banquet in his honor. During the banquet, the keeper of the Flaming Mountains asked, "My king, why did you return so hastily?" The Bull King replied, "An old friend with whom I had some misunderstandings in the past helped me achieve a great merit." The Bodhisattva then pleaded with the Buddha on my behalf, granting me the grace to return. From now on, I will stay in the mountain and go nowhere else. From that day on, the Bull King's temperament changed drastically. His former wild and unrestrained nature was no longer seen. He declined all invitations, ceased his travels, and instead stayed in Flaming Mountains, helping Rakshashi with household affairs and training the bull soldiers, living a very peaceful life. Several decades later, Red Boy received instructions from the Bodhisattva and returned to Flaming Mountains to serve his parents. The family of 4 enjoyed a period of peace. However, Rakshashi gradually noticed something unusual about the Bull King. He became increasingly thin, his face showing signs of aging, and he ate less, as if weighed down by heavy worries. More strangely, the Bull King sometimes transformed into his original form, retreating to the mountain peaks, retching. The furry celestial maidens serving Rakshashi said the king might be suffering from a rare bovine illness. The fox maidens serving Ping Ping said the king, aware of his past sins, might have learned an ascetic practice in Mount Lingshan is now undergoing it. The keeper of Flaming Mountains said the king's mind is trapped in the past, intertwines with his old friend. Unable to break free, those past events have become an invisible shackle, and from which he never escapes. Wow, that was a lot of reading. A lot. Alright.
On the fin to draw all this. My Grand Marine will crush these poultry troops with ease.
Alright, this is a boss fight if I've ever seen one. How you doing today, guy? Hope you've been doing alright since last time we talked.
Bad luck. It's a dead end.
Chilling? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You nasty
this...
slanderer! I let you be.
I remember this
and now
enemy,
you have
or
the gall to
used to
show
be.
up! If you come at me now, this day will be your last!
Is this the Supreme Inspector? Yep. We fought briefly that one time in chapter 5.
Cross me! You mongrel! Come for myself, but the trade and broken only!
Oh, wow. Damn. Is that AoE? Yep. Wow, I didn't even hit. Damn. Damn, I thought I blocked it. Fuck. I didn't even see that come around. Damn! Fuck. Damn it! I was so close.
You know you need a hand.
Why do I always... can't even see up there. Second phase. Second through. Fuck! Second too late. Fuck. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. The hell was that? No way. Bro, that's the fucking cloud that Wukong was flying in on. This is the Celestials.
Wukong's somersault cloud. I was
Wow.
racking my brain how to fetch you, but this savvy one's already on it. It must have been hidden here
We can
amongst
ride
the
this
mist
shit?
until it sensed the relics on you. Thanks to them, it recalled its master and saved your skin. Now that it answers to your call, why not make good use of it? Ah, your mortal body is too heavy for me in my wind form. All these henchmen of the court, what draws them to this mountain? Let's find out!
Mount Fuego, here we are. Somersault cloud spells. One somersault covers 100,000 miles. Sensing the aura of the great sage, the somersault cloud is now willing to heed the call of the destiny. However, despite its ability for extensive travel, it can only be used within the territory of Mount Fuego. Understandable? We can't go down there, can we? We can. Wow, that's crazy. Literally crazy. So here's our plantain fan. I think... yeah, that's the one we want. That would be good. Oh, so those weren't even like... Damn, that's a lot of chiefs. Okay. So these are actual characters, not even just chiefs or anything. Well, it makes sense. Supreme Celestial Inspector, the mighty inspector, the Emperor's guard so grand, rides fury or fiery wheels at the celestial gate to stand, upholding justice, silent and stern. With one steel whip, the souls burn. In the celestial court, it was a well-known fact among gods and Buddhists that Tai Thunderclap Supreme, also known as the Supreme Inspector, was the Jade Emperor's most loyal enforcer. If his gaze was fixed upon somehow, it spelled certain doom, and Admiral Tianping, who was cast down to become a pig, served as a prime example. Once a prominent rising star, he vanished without a trace after the Supreme Inspector reported him. Initially, the Supreme Inspector did not have his current peculiar appearance, though not as handsome as Tianping, he was at least presentable. Later, the Jade Emperor, in appreciation of the Inspector's impartial enforcement of his decrees, transformed the Inspector's head into the shape of his right hand, symbolizing that when the Inspector was present, it It is if the Jade Emperor himself was there. When deities encountered the inspector, they respectfully greeted him and then quickly distanced themselves. They dared not engage in any high-spirited discussions in his presence, fearing that any mistake might be caught and reported. Although the inspector had no close companions, he did have some interactions with an old god of very high rank in the celestial court, aside from the Jade Emperor. Some immortals said that since the inspector willingly took on such a significant role, he deserved to endure this solitude. Every advantage came with a disadvantage. Others argued that the inspector accepted this unappealing position precisely because he preferred not to socialize. Finding himself perfectly at ease and content in his role, opinions were divided and no consensus was reached as for what the inspector truly thought. No one knew. God damn. We can't fight these. They're not harming us. Okay, so I'm guessing we leave off of the mountain, but I don't know. Wow. X to ascend. How do we descend? Just descends on its own or what? Bro, that is cool as fuck. I'm not hearing an enemy. Or is that thunder? No, I'm hearing something. Oh, wow. What the hell is that? Did we chase after it? Bro, this game is something else. Oh, bro, we gotta fight this thing? That looks like a big ass... What's the word? A cricket. I'll probably take fall damage if I do that. Oh yeah, we're at cutscene initiate. That is fucking cool as hell. I never would have thought we could have ride the damn cloud.
Stop it! Idiot!
In the intro of the game, it was like all by its own, it was controlled. It's a rhinoceros? Damn, manhandled his ass. Gold armored rhino. No, I wanted to fight the cricket though. Oh, wow, he destroyed the rock. Oh wow, he's tanky. Oh, I don't have no mana. Or I don't have no my powers ready, I meant. Okay. Damn. That was dumb of me to heal.
Into this madness already!
Half my health, just like that. Dude, I always think that can't reach, but it most definitely can.
Wukong's gold Sotzi armor.
Oh, so we got the
That
same armor,
monkey
but
was
it's gold.
full of surprises, just like me. He had his way to linger on, and his belongings, too. They're set on killing those mongrels of a court. But we've got to snatch them first, or these scum will take them. I'll go find the other ones. Keep up with me.
Oh yeah, we got our own cloud now too, Baji. Gold Sotzi armor? Splendid. Well, it's a shame I already got this armor on. Or it's the same, right? No? Oh, okay, I guess it makes up for it. It gives us more health, but less defense. We're gonna go with this one. This one's still better, I think. Okay, let's see if we can get one more enemy done with. Still don't know where that big ass cricket went. Okay, so you can hit left stick to dash too, rather than just R1. There's got to be one down here. Oh, there is. I see it. Lang Baba. Trying grabbing me out of the air. Okay, so should I focus on it? Wow, there's a lot of them. Now my scalding button did it. Oh, the guards fight the frog too. Well, that helps. Nice. The frog also fucks with me too. Fucking frog. How come it doesn't lose damage? That's why. This frog is annoying as hell. I swear, if I have to fight those guys every time and deal with them first and waste 5 potions while I'm getting attacked by him, that is just so annoying. Like the frog, I could tell is gonna be no issue himself, but like having to worry about these other guys fucking with us, that's annoying. The guards here. Okay, I don't see him now. still hit? Oh my lord. That frog was annoying as hell. Okay, let me go back up here. No way. In the fucking water? Is it like a... Oh. Man, now I can't. Oh, he's just like the... He's just like the, Rhino. Really? I heard something over here. So, did that count as a Yaogwai? That... No, it still says we have 90. You would think that would count as a Yaogwai. Okay, so wherever there's an offering at, there's gonna be a boss at. Only makes sense. Ah. Maybe this thing leads us to where the bosses are at? Fingtail General. Who's the Fingtail General? I think we got him this time. we gonna die? I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, we pulled it off. Okay, I thought we were gonna die, but we didn't. Oh, let's go.
Splendid! With these silly strands, you're all the more like Wukong. Just don't prance around with your might as he did. That monkey's got a stash of treasures. I'll scout around some more.
Is he gonna ride? Okay. Well, now we got this on, so that's gonna take some getting used to. Golden Fang Tail Crown headgear, splendid, splendid. Wait, we just got like a journal entry or something. Okay, we did. A Yao Guai chief. We didn't really fight him though. So it replaced that, and we got this now. $20 less defense, but this gives us more mana. Okay. At this point, I think it's a sign to just put this on. And the only thing that would make this better is if I go to the Rui Scroll, is that where it's at? Where Zoodog's at? Along with the Chen Loon and the Yen Tiger, and then upgrade it from the Yen Tiger, and also make some more Celestial Medicine to maximize my health. I think that's all I need at this point. I'm good on resistance, mana, stamina. Let's see what this guy has to offer. Make sure double checking with the audio. The audio's still good. Recording's still good. This guy's just mining his own. Oh! Okay, so he's just gonna sit down the whole time. Just minding his business, and we're gonna bother. Supercharge, we gotta look out for it too. Wow, he made me waste it. that thing killed me. I didn't think it would kill me. I wonder if I can... I mean, you gotta be able to dodge that. Okay, so once I get him up this time, I think I'm gonna cast my Pluck of Many and then just go at it. Well, now he's... Never mind, he already is up from the cliff. That's what I was looking out for. Damn. Wow, it failed. What is that? He does that. AoE? No? Okay, I can't hit him. Interesting. Weird hitbox, but okay. We'll take it. Okay, yeah, let's read up on the journal entries too. So we'll start with him, I guess. Son of Stones. A young stone dwelling by mountainside from deep within where wonders hide, with hidden gifts that brightly gleam, pure nature's charm within its dreams. According to celestial laws, mountain deities are forbidden from leaving their designated mountains without just cause. Should they be found wandering without reason, they would be dismissed and subjected to interrogation. Before the Son of Stones had come of age and was unable to assume the role of mountain deity, the Mother of Stones was bound to remain at Yellow Wind Ridge. She had no choice but to send him alone to search for his father. Fearing for her son's safety on his journey, the Mother of Stones transferred a considerable portion of her stone essence to him before allowing him to depart. Unfortunately, as soon as the Stone of Stun set out, he went in the opposite direction of his father. His father headed west while he went east, eventually arriving at Mount Huego. At first, he diligently searched every mountain he came upon for signs of his father. Should he find none, he would proceed to the next. Yet the charm and fascination of Mount Huego enticed him to stay. If queried about his greatest delight, it would certainly be the cricket known as Fingtail General. Daily he would sit upon the mountain watching the cricket's soaring leaps and thudding landings, applauding with great pleasure. Gradually he forgot entirely about his quest to find his father. Okay. Water wood beast. Fortune or okay, so we did have one for this. Fortune or misfortune, hard to foresee, blaming heaven and earth, yet still bound to be. Better to find joy in simple ways, ride the waves, and await brighter days. Long ago there stood a camphor tree that had grown for 1,000 years, its branches lush and verdant. One day a natural disaster uprooted it, casting it into a river. Due to its immense size and weight, the narrow river could not bear the camphor tree, leaving it stranded. A few days later, the villagers planned to drag it away for lumber. Unexpectedly, the camphor tree began to stir, transforming into a colossal four-legged wooden beast that lurked in the water. From that time on, any craftsman with ill intentions who approached would be hurled into the water by the beast, striking fear into their hearts. However, when children came to play in the river, it never frightened them. Instead, it would occasionally use its wooden branches to rescue those in danger of drowning. Over time, the villagers grew accustomed to its presence and named it the Waterwood Beast. One year, a wandering dowse passed through the area and heard about the waterwood beast. He called out from the riverbank, "Are you not weary of being confined here? There are many of your kind elsewhere. You should consider leaving." The waterwood beast remained unmoved, and 2 more years passed. Then, during a season of relentless heavy rain, the river's water level rose even higher. The waterwood beast repeatedly battered against the riverbank, causing the villagers to flee to a neighboring village in fear. That night, the upstream riverbank gave way, flooding the downstream village. When the floodwaters finally receded, the villagers returned to find that the waterwood beast had vanished from the river. And then we got Lang Baba. In fairy mountains, fate decides my stay. By nature's flow, I turn to stone each day. Seeking truth with purpose, unaware of the length, with steadfast heart, I carve my path, my strength. Long ago, there was a Daoist who dedicated his life to capturing Yaoguais. During one encounter with a frogwai, he traveled far and wide, seeking their traces. Along the way, he gained many opportunities and became a highly skilled Daoist. He also came to understand that all beings had their own way of survival and were no longer obsessed over capturing Yaoguais. Instead, he grew curious about their lives. One day, as he passed by Mount Huego, he was captivated by the beautiful scenery and decided to release the tadpole that had accompanied him on his journey back into the mountain stream. Unexpectedly, as soon as he let the little frogwai go, several bolts of lightning struck down, revealing a group of armored celestial soldiers. The Douse thought he had caused some trouble and was about to apologize. When the celestial soldiers attacked him without a word, he quickly drew his sword to defend himself, but was gradually overwhelmed by their numbers. Just as he was about to be seriously injured, a large stone frog leaped from the riverbank, unafraid of the flashing blades and even the lightning summoned by the soldiers. The stone frog helped the Douse fend off his opponents. The Douse approached the riverbank and realized that the little frogwai he released had brought the stone frog to rescue him. He was deeply grateful. From that day on, the Douse no longer aspired to become immortal. Instead, he frequently visited the frogwais, asking them for tadpoles to release in the various beautiful mountains and rivers. People began to call him the Frog Immortal. And we got the gold-armored rhino, who was goaded with the dashes. With thunderous horns and armor of gold so bright, one can charge forth, the ground shaking with might. A form of strength no evil dares draw near, an unyielding heart forever held dear. It was well known that Sun Wukong, after being tempered in Lord Lao's furnace, acquired a heart of gold, lungs of silver, a head of copper, and an iron body. Yet what many might not realize is that even his seemingly invulnerable body still could feel pain when injured. He was pinned beneath the mountain for 500 years with no visits from his underlings, sustained only by the mountain deities and keepers who provided him with iron pellets and molten copper. He suffered injuries from the Samadhi wind at Yellow Wind Ridge, was trapped in the transforming gourd of the Gold and Silverhorn brothers at Flat Top Mountain, scorched unconscious by the Samadhi fire at Withered Pine Stream, beheaded in the kingdom of Chichi, stung on the head by the Scorpion Gua in Peepa Cave, imprisoned with the Golden Symbol in the New West, captured in the Golden Light Trap at the Temple of Yellow Flowers, had his heart gouged out in the kingdom of Baiku, and endured the tightening headband curse numerous times, each instant squeezing his head until it almost resembled a gourd. Through bodily harm and mental torment, only he could guide the rest of the journeyers to the foot of Mountain Lingshan. If the golden armored rhino was truly transformed from the great sage's golden armor, as they say, it indeed mirrored the great sage's indomitable spirit. Never yielding to defeat, even if its horn was shattered, it never lost the resolve to charge into battle, standing resolute and ready to fight anew. And now we got the Fing-tailed General. Fiery tails upon its forehead, praying by the mountainside, the skilled one shuns the wars it dreads. The unskilled roars with reckless pride. The sage stone monkey, with his inherent wisdom, learned the ways of human manners and speech during his travels across various realms, and later achieved mastery of the Tao at Mount Lingtai. Setting aside his natural endowments, let us now examine his later pursuits and enlightenment. When he left in a huff at Yingchao Stream, the old Lung King reasoned with him, and he returned to admit his mistakes, his abandoned arbitrary actions, and always heeded sound advice. He forged brotherly bonds with Yaoguais, engaged in jest with immortals, and exchanged banter with bodhisattvas. His amiable nature endeared him to all who were ever willing to offer their assistance. He had a sense of decorum and propriety. He had the ability to summon wind and rain and could seek out loons. He could transform into guais for scouting or borrow vessels when needed. In times of trouble, he sought the aid of higher beings, seldom relying on brute force. This fin-tailed general with multiple eyes on his head had a keen understanding of both himself and his enemies. He was adept at leaping and dodging, avoiding powerful foes whenever possible, and displayed a touch of the monkey's cleverness. It's no wonder that the crown on the monkey's head grasped his nimble thoughts. Okay. Now, on to the next one. This looks like an area where shit'll go down. Yep. Alright, let's see what happens here. Is that a... Oh, no. Not what I was thinking. It's like an eagle and a deer. It's a deagle. Treading deer, and he just changed the whole environment. Okay, what are you gonna do, buddy? Oh, I can't damage him in that form? Oh. What the hell? It's like a delayed effect. Damn! Damn, I missed it. Fucked it up. Fuck. Damn. My fault. Asshole. Come on. Okay, okay, what is this hitbox? What the fuck is this hitbox? Oh, it's actually like that. What? Okay, so it's like the actual part of the game. Ow. Stupid. Oh, I just noticed these blobs. Damn. Are they gonna shoot at me? Fuck, too late. Damn. Oh wow. No, the poison got me. The poison. I almost got that first try. Can we drop down on his ass? That's supposed to happen. I dodged most of them. Okay. Damn, I did not dodge that one. Damn it, I wasn't ready for the backspace. That got me good. Or that.
Ease up and get back!
Damn it.
What's with this coagulation of blood? I have very well.
There we go. Wow.
Step away! This time, the glory's mine! Fine then, fine. With you monkeys around, I'm always toiling away for nothing. Kid, when you step up one day, try not to forget your Uncle Bajir. All I got from Wukong were the nasty jobs. You should do better than that. Now we're done here. Time to move on.
Uncle Bashi. Alright, so what we got? Some new legs? Hell yeah. Light silk cloud treaders? Is that what they're called? Oh, lotus silk cloud treaders. My bad, my bad. Better than the ones we had before, because they were the... Which ones were they? The Yaksha? I think that's what we had. I'll just go over these so that the icon disappears for them. Okay, so now what we're missing is the arms. And then staff's probably going to remain the same. Ooh! Ignores the enemy's 4 Bane's resistance? Okay, well we want to put that on for sure. Alright, so now we got, what, maybe one more? Oh! I was just kind of guessing. Damn it. Oh, wow. We traded. Back up, back up. Oh, damn. Nice. Okay, there was one. Okay, yeah, where this is sparkling. Okay, where am I at? How many do I have? Okay, 51 out of 55. Let's read up on it. So we got the cloud treading deer. The wind uplifts the noble high, while low clouds mark the flesh to die. Halt steps in azure skies, or roam where earth's filth lies. When Sun Wukong was learning the arts at Mount Lingtai, Patriarch Bodhi not only taught him the 72 transformations, but also imparted the somersault cloud technique. 72 is wild. From then on, Wukong's body became invulnerable and his movements agile. However, when he showed off his skills in front of others, the Patriarch foresaw that his lack of patience would lead to trouble. Immortals often say that Sun Wukong was at his most mischievous and ruthless when he was the Monkey King. Yet during that time, aside from his battles with the Celestial Court, he rarely harmed other beings. It was only after he became a disciple. Following his master and gaining direction that he developed many thunderous methods. Stealing, robbing, kidnapping, killing, arson, and destroying mountains and caves all became second nature to him. This cloud-treading deer is said to be transformed from Sun Wukong's lotus silk cloud treaders. It reflects his free-spirited and agile nature, but also harbors his inherent ferocity. Once he falls behind, his true nature is revealed, and he can no longer maintain his carefree facade. And then we got the Poison Chief, who we just fought. Together we roamed the world's far end and shared hardships. Our spirits blend with harmony. Our bond grows tight. Through rootless, we thrive in the light. From the peak of Mount Huego, struck by a celestial axe, many rocks and trees tumbled down. Among them was a cliff rock that had absorbed the essence of the universe for countless years. The axes below liberated it from its burdens, granting it the potential to turn into something sentient. Alongside this rock fell a crooked tree, severed in half with broken roots and branches appearing on the brink of death. The tree implored the cliff rock, "We once occupied the same place. Now I am nearing death. Please help me." The rock, perplexed, responded, "I am but a mere rock. How could I offer you aid?" The tree explained, "You possess spiritual potential. If you would allow me to anchor my roots in your body for a few days, I might yet survive." The rock, mindful of its reputation, reluctantly consented. The tree entwined its ancient roots around the rock, securing itself firmly. When the rock expressed discomfort, the tree replied, "I am heavy and must bind tightly to prevent my fall." Months passed, and the tree's vines and roots had deeply embedded themselves into various parts of the rock. The rock, enduring great pain, attempted to dislodge the tree with all its strength, but it felt as though it was being torn apart. The roots had merged with the rock, making separation impossible. Consumed by anger, the rock cursed the tree daily, and both harbored mutual resentment. Eventually, the crooked tree, now infused with the rock's spiritual essence, began to emit toxins and prey upon living creatures. This newfound power brought a strange harmony between them. Alas, how unexpected it is to witness a relationship once fraught with conflict transform into one of the mutual benefit. Alright, now off to this tree right here. We've been here though, right? There's an offering tree here. What the hell is Baji doing? Side character things. Is he messing with like a... What is that? What is that called?
It's in me! It's in me! It hurts! Ouch! Kid! Help me out here! This is a tough swallow!
I'm still trying to think of what that bug's called. It's bothering me. Okay, now he's gonna have 2 bugs inside of him. Alright, give me the other nostril. Oh, through the mouth. This is wild. What the hell is this thing called? I know what it is, but I can't think of it. A mantis! There we go. You gonna do AoE? What's he gonna do? Ignite it? What's he doing? He's gonna T-pose on us? Got me. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Okay, why did I... The cutscene part, I get it. Like, after the first, like, time, or even the second time, why still... Fuck that goddamn mantis. Fuck that mantis. I don't know why, I could tell I was like sinking so far back like this. Fuck that mantis. What is that? Is that the arms? Do I get the arms finally? Yep, there we go. There's the arms.
I owe you once more for saving my rump. My belly's not too vile, is it? I'm not a meat eater after all. I hope it didn't repulse you. Well, you fetched it. It wasn't all that bad, eh? Now that Wukong's armor set is complete, we should go to Water Curtain Cave. Come with me.
Okay, so this is where I was at originally last time, and I wasn't able to go in there. Dian Kwai Lung Soaring Braces? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Alright. Now, let's travel to Ruyi Scroll and upgrade what I need to upgrade. Or upgrade this armor, I should say. Baji gonna set the throne? sit on the Iron Throne.
Where do you come from, outsider? In my realm, all monkeys are of similar face and shape. Your face speaks of a different breed, and an ugly one. You must be a Yaogwai from another land.
I've never ventured here since that journey. Nothing's changed after so many years. He said this and told me to kneel. Right here on this seat.
Ah, here it is. I knew it. Wukong is tight-fisted, even Guan Yin agrees so. He kept it here so it could be passed down to another one of his kind.
What is it, though?
Now it's time for you to try it, kid.
Oh, so it's a staff. So this will make 5 of 5 then, right? Yeah, this is the staff. Oh, we're stacked now.
Once you have this, there's no turning back. Now, you look exactly like Wukong. You're all set, kid. You look like a fierce warrior. Come with me. Let's find out what that old monkey is up to.
That was dope. Jingu Bong? Jingu? It's gotta be Jingu Bong. That piece of iron, one small stroke proves deadly, while a light tap proves fatal. The slightest touch cracks the skin, a small rap cripples the muscles. Dope. Guardian of Gear. New milestone reached. I think that's just like trophy-wise. Okay, so let's look at our staff. Oh, this one's way better. And it has crits on it. And we're stacked. Okay, let's read the Yaogwai sheet real quick. So this will be the Emerald Arm Mantis. Screw this Mantis. With ruby eyes and jade adorned, wielding its blades fierce and scorned, when justice falters to show, an iron fist will strike the blow. Tang Monk often advocated for kindness, while Sun Wukong was known for his punishment of evil. At Kwai Huaimu Wolf's abode. Upon learning of the princess's suffering and her reluctance to leave due to her feelings that the Yaguai and children bore for him, Sun Wukong ordered Baji to throw the Yaguai children from the height, reducing them to 2 lumps of flesh. At Old Yang's house, after learning of the unfilial deeds of the old couple's son and seeing how they indulged him for the sake of incense offerings, he proceeded to behead the son despite old Yang's pleas. Sun Wukong's nature was to show no mercy to villains and evildoers. He delighted in eradicating evils and Yaoguais to numerous blood depths on the journey to the west. Though each had its reasons, were mostly attributed to the monkey. The world knew of the other 3 pieces of armor, but they were unaware that the mantis was actually transformed from the Great Sage's gauntlet. It seems the gauntlet inherited the Great Sage's ruthlessness, for it played tricks on Zubaji with the same cunning. That it did. Oh wow, that thing's pretty hard. Look at how far this thing
is. Caught.
Okay, that's
with me.
He actually hit me. He actually hit me. Did I get them both? No, I didn't.
Back off.
3 for 1. That deserves an achievement. Okay, let me check out staff stances. Okay.
That's it! You're in my way! Win or lose it! All of you!
That's a lot of them. Oh, okay, there we go. See, Baji. Wow. I was gonna say he did something useful. Not really. He did with Sun. still hit me while I'm that high up in the air? Oh wow, that's a lot. Where the hell did Baji go? Oh. A whole new world. This game is, without a doubt, probably in my top 5 games, if not top 3. The visuals alone is just beautiful. The music, characters, I've said it a dozen times I think already, but I have loved this game. It's one of those games, like, as much as I want to put it down at times because of how frustrating it can get, it's so rewarding and addicting not to. Making sure my camera isn't dusty. I was doing some cleaning earlier and I was like, I hope the audio or the quality will still be good, because I dropped it too, so I was scared about that.
Over here! Hurry!
Oh!
Hurry!
This is it!
Said we'd find him here. I don't see a trace of him.
This is where we...
Nothing but a
Yep,
rock.
the loading screen.
What's this supposed to mean? If you ask me, this rock must be the stone egg that holds Wukong. I gave it a knock, but nothing happened. Maybe you should have a closer look.
Let's do it. We got all the relics, all 5. Oh, wow. Obsession. A remnant of worldly ties transforms the unfinished aspirations into spaces both tangible and ethereal, real and illusory. Through certain objects, one can navigate these spaces, engaging with the past and future, and perhaps gaining even more. Who is that? That's him?
You're here.
Yeah, that's him. He's older.
We're here.
Step aboard.
Hey, old monkey. I hope this isn't a one-way trip, is it?
Isn't all life a one-way trip? Once you embark on the journey, there's no turning back.
As long as it's been since he's seen him, he didn't give him a hug or anything.
What is this place?
His memories.
What? That isn't Wukong? I just seen and heard the talking monkeys, so I immediately assumed it was him.
Since his early days, he'd had an eye for the finer things and a will to wrest them from others. Laying his eyes on, then craving to seize their riches. No better than the black bear and Jinch, I say.
You can't have an eye for the finer things while the Buddha oversees the 3 realms? Well, I hardly think that's fair.
How insatiable. Not content with his kingdom and title below, he asked for a position in the celestial court. But soon after his wish was granted, his joy turned to rage, all because he wasn't invited to a feast. He nearly ruined the entire celestial palace.
Was there a feast?
Ears fume at unfavorable news. As untamed and ungrateful as that yellow rat. Beasts are beasts, don't you think?
He was young. He didn't know any better. Hadn't learned from the Buddha or our master yet. Aren't you being a bit harsh? Dredging up the scandals from his youth?
Like his adulthood was any better. Since his release, he had claimed to have learned manners and discipline. Yet his weak Frankenchurch gave him away. Posing as an idol, he degraded the gods. Clear was his defiance of the doctrines he had learned.
Well, he was just being naughty. Aren't all great achievers somewhat self-obsessed? Myself included.
Nose in the air, feeling above others. I say he was no less insolent than that yellow-browed brat.
Wait, isn't it that lady of some sort? It was her tricks that made Master drive Wukong away.
On White Tiger Ridge, he forsook his love. 3 times he broke her into pieces, convincing himself his heart would ache no more. Yet, as you must know, he had never let go of her. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been so eager to get away from the Buddhahood he attained. Those who talk much of love will one day bite their tongues. On this matter, he was akin to you and your many darlings. No matter where you are, you'd always fall captive to the web of mortal desire.
Why bring me into this? True, I don't have the wits to break the web, but he had torn his way out since that day.
Take a look, Badger. Can you see? Many of your good friends are here.
We're just fair weather friends, that's all.
But they are still friends, aren't they?
So you say, so it must be. These old buddies. I think none of them ended up well.
Indeed. For ages, countless gifted souls have walked this earth. Yet of them, how few have forged everlasting greatness? Do you know why?
Injustice?
Never has it been just.
Misfortune?
Fortune is simply humility in the mighty.
Well, mayhaps. They simply lacked my charm.
Gifted they may be,
That's
yet
cool.
strive
tail.
they not. Content with little and lost in lust. Seek the ease, yet crave the renown. They yearn for freedom, yet aspire to Buddhahood. They always want both, yet nobody can and nobody should. Such was the folly of the Bull King and Wukong.
Is that us? That's a reflection of us. Yeah, he stopped.
Destiny's favor
see the
calls for the
tails on the head.
resolution to sever all desires. You should mark well these words.
That's us.
Hold on. This can't be Wukong's memory. You're fooling us, aren't you?
5 of the 6 relics call for one. Badger, tell me which.
Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Mind, it's mind.
What did you just see?
The 3 of us?
That was the last one.
Oh, I see now. It was you. I knew it from the beginning. You were the mind of Wukong all along. That's why you led us here.
Not me. It's him.
Don't make me laugh. Him? He is Wukong.
Yes and no.
Cut to the chase, will you? We didn't come this far for your riddles.
After Wukong died, 5 of his 6 senses endured and were taken by the Yaoguai kings. Only his mind was lost. Mind is the first of the 6. It's the essence unique to every life. Therefore, it's destined to fade away at life's end.
Hold on. You mean Wukong's gone for good? Never to return? You old bastard! You've been lying to us all this time!
That Wukong you knew will never return. But what made him remains. The universe will always bear him a successor. One who shall carry on his name and nature.
Someone's sitting there.
This chosen successor is the destined one. Nameless you were, yet perils and mighty foes you've braved to recover his relics. Your will now stands resolute, worthy of his power.
You mean this boy is to take Wukong's name? He's not!
Sun Wukong is long gone! But deep down, you know he wasn't all that perfect. Now that he is dead, this one, perhaps, shall bear the name in his stead. Here, we can venture forth with you no further. This task is yours alone. Sun Wukong left behind a broken shell, stripped of all his 6 senses. Though ages have passed, it maintains a connection attuned to the echoes of his former self. If you truly are the one destined, you must cast aside his soulless shell and merge the 6 into one. Then
That's him.
you shall be the one to begin the journey anew.
No, not on his own. He's just a kid who knows nothing. I'll go with him.
This place is shaped by Wukong's lingering obsession. It allows only his relic bearer to face the final ordeal. We can escort him no more. See it for yourself.
Hear me, son! You can always run! You don't have to bear Wukong's name!
This will be an interesting fight. Probably gonna get my ass beat, but here we go. We're fighting the Wukong, so to speak. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be something more to it. Okay, AoE splash. Oh wow, big AoE splash. Back up. Oh wow. I feel like there's more to this. Oh, it's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I knew that wasn't it. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so he can turn into the stone phase as well. Stupid of me. What? Oh, he just ignored it. Fuck, it locked onto the other one! It locked onto the other one! It screwed me over. Damn it! That was a good attempt. That was a good attempt. A really good attempt, actually. Wait, is there a boss I'm missing? There's a boss I'm missing? In that area. Just when I thought I had everything, I was completely wrong. Yeah, look, you could even see the rumbling here. Shit. Already free this time, buddy. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Terrible timing. Wow. It's a powerful attack. All we got from him was a mine core? Okay, now this motherfucker better be moving. There we go! And he make me take damage. What an asshole. That's how we're starting this off. How the hell do I fight that? Okay, you can't block that. You cannot block that. And it seems like you can't dodge it either. Where do I start? It's gotta be his hands right here. Where the fuck is the hitbox? got the heal off just in time. Huh? Oh, he's dead. Did he just mantle? Since when the fuck could he mantle? They having an argument? I told you he's the destined one. Now look. Better if you just toss it. Just hand it to him. Sound like you said, oh, what the hell? That's probably the biggest enemy I've ever seen in a game. And they've also had the smallest one I've ever seen in a game too, being the Mantis. Wow. Skanda of Consciousness. Another key item. So what is this used for? Alright, so we got the giant Shiganding. On stone peaks a divine birth is found, yet its dual hearts keep wisdom bound. To shake the sky and earth seems light, but only with schemes known does fortune take flight. In Mount Huego, after the birth of the sage stone monkey, the remaining celestial stone continued to absorb the essence of the sun and moon for 1,000 years. Through self-cultivation, it eventually transformed into a yaguai as a large mountain. This celestial stone originally possessed boundless divine power. However, not long after its transformation, someone planted a fleshy Buddha head on it. Since the emergence of this fleshy Buddha head, it had constantly absorbed the will from the celestial stone's body. The celestial stone spirit grew weary and had to burrow into the ground, absorbing the pure essence of the earth to replenish itself. Over time, it drained the surrounding mountains of their will, causing flowers to wither, leaves to fall, and all living beings to perish. Meanwhile, the fleshy Buddha head, nourished by the celestial stone, almost became the master of the stone body. Fully energized, began to develop the skanda of consciousness within. If it were to complete the other 4 skandas, who knows how atrocious the celestial stone guai would become. Alas, this celestial stone, nurtured by the universe, ended up serving as a mere vessel for the parasitic fleshy Buddha head. Perhaps this is what people often refer to as fate and destiny. Characters? Whose characters? Maybe that thing we seen messing with the... Yep. Mandrill Chief, a heart carrying with dreams unclear, she left the mountain, ventured far and near. Seeking the 5 skandhas, found not. True wisdom lies in letting go, she's taught. The Tripitaka scriptures depict the Mandrill as possessing extraordinary capabilities, capable of grasping the sun and moon, shrinking mountains, discerning futures, and manipulating the universe within its power. In Mount Huego, a day like any other unfolded. The Mandrill chief was leaping through the mountains, but then she suddenly saw the celestial stone on the mountaintop explode, producing a stone egg. As the wind blew over it, the stone egg transformed into a stone monkey. The Mandrill chief approached to observe, and the stone monkey began to mimic. Learning to crawl and walk subsequently, the stone monkey bowed to the 4 directions, and its eyes emitted 2 beams of golden light that shot up to the celestial palace. Delighted, the Mandrill chief brought the stone monkey into the forest to meet the other monkeys. This extraordinary stone monkey soon proved its worth, and after a series of contests, became the king of the monkeys, earning the title Handsome Monkey King. 'King. 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 'King For 3 of 500 years, the Monkey King led the monkeys in carefree joy. One day, he began to worry about life and death. The Mandrill Chief advised the Monkey King to go out and seek the Tao. After the Monkey King returned, he rewarded the Mandrill Chief by appointing her as a general. Later, the Monkey King was titled the Great Sage, became a celestial official, caused havoc in the celestial palace, was subdued and imprisoned under a mountain, became a monk, achieved enlightenment, and finally became a Buddha. After several rises and falls, he ultimately returned to the mountain and transformed back into a stone. One day, an immortal appeared in the dream to the Mandrill Chief, telling her that all 5 skandhas are empty and can transcend all transcend all suffering. The immortal explained that if she could visit all the sacred places and temples in the world, gather the essence of the 5 skandhas, and make the 5 skandhas pill, she might be able to awaken the stone and restore its divine spirit. Thus she traveled across the 3 realms and 4 lands, searching for ingredients to make the pill, until she encountered a monkey that looked exactly like the Monkey King. So we interrupted her. And the old monkey. Who's the old monkey? Oh, the one that took us on the boat. Countless souls pursue the immortal quest, seeking the Tao, but truth is not addressed. The fairy itself will never be ashore. Ask when fruits will ripen, and the void they fade evermore. Some say he is Bodhisattva Guanyin, some say he is Patriarch Bodhi, some say he is Sun Wukong himself, others say he's just an unnamed old monkey in the mountains. With the same posture, he always starts with the same line. Sometimes the mountaintop is empty and silent, sometimes the summit is bustling with monkey cries. Whenever a destined one sets out on their journey, he gifts them with a handmade willow staff. So is this the same old monkey at the very start of the game, where us, the destined one, was with him, and he was telling the tale of Wukong? I could be wrong, but... As he breaks off the willow branch to send them off, he feels a twinge of reluctance in his heart. The immortals of the celestial court say he is gambling. The Buddha on Mount Lingshang says that gambling inevitably leads to loss. He says he neither gambles nor loses. He is just waiting for the stories of the destined one will tell him upon their return. And he has never heard 2 identical stories. Okay. Got that out the way.